Hey guys, and welcome to Zypher, and in this video we are going to see how to create a bootable drive of Windows on a Mac. So actually there are pretty good methods out there which is pretty often everyone uses that, but in some cases those methods won't work, and not for some cases. Even in my case they didn't work. Like take Bootcamp Assistant for an example. It is a built-in feature in Mac, but it is not working out for me and I need to seek a different solution. So that's why I actually made this video, and today in this video we are actually going to see how to create a bootable recovery media or installation media of Windows on your USB drive without Bootcamp Assistant, but with the help of your Mac terminal. So let's get started. So you will get a link in the description box down below. Go ahead and open the link. It will take you to this website, and this is from Free Code Camp, and you will be getting a guide to do this. So we're going to follow this guide and get started. Okay, open up a Mac terminal, and also you'll be needing the ISO file. You can get the ISO file by just going ahead and typing Windows 10 download or Windows 11. Every version of Windows will be working out from this method. Okay, so just go ahead and select an edition and select an architecture, select a product language, and you will be getting the ISO file for that particular release and for that particular version of Windows. And once you have the downloaded ISO, you have to go ahead and rename it to something simpler, because it will be in that huge name and it makes it difficult for typing commands in terminal. So make sure that you have simplified the name. You need to rename it. And then the next thing is you need to go ahead and open a Mac terminal like me. Let me just make it a bit bigger so that it's so visible for you. So now over here you need to just go ahead and type disk util list, and you'll be getting all those drives which are there inside your Mac. And I have plugged in my USB drive. Make sure that you have did it too. And then you'll be getting the disk name and also the mounted place with the tags of them. Like take this for an example. This is my internal hard drive, so it's showing the tag internal, and it's a physical drive, so it's a physical tag. Okay, same to the USB drive, but external tag will be added to that because it's an external USB drive, so you'll be getting this external physical tag. And make sure that you have plugged out or ejected every single other USB drives, so that you won't be you won't be formatting the entire hard drive or an entire USB drive which contains your personal data or the data that is necessary for you. So make sure that you have did it. And also we'll be formatting the USB drive, so make sure that you have took a backup file like that. Okay, so now the next thing is to format our USB drive, and which can be done with this command. And in the site they have gave us this GPT tag, and this is for UEFI systems. Okay, UEFI systems are the latest systems that it's a formatting. It's like a format for the latest hardware. And in some cases your system might be in legacy system. In that case you need to replace this GPT with MBR, but in my case it's GPT, so I'm just going to go ahead with GPT. And if you just don't know what your system supports, you need to identify that, and if you do it wrongly then your system won't be booted. So make sure that you have selected the correct the correct architecture. So the next thing is just type that. So disk. So I'm actually noob at Mac terminal because I use a lot of Linux terminal and Linux commands, but this is my initial stage of typing Mac commands in your Mac terminal. So let's just go ahead and do that. Disk util erase disk ms DOS, and we'll be renaming the we'll be renaming the USB drive, and then specifying the architecture. So now, sorry for the interruption of my face cam, just type dev slash, and in my case it's disk 4, but they gave us disk 2, so just enter the disk that your computer recognizes, disk 4, and then just go ahead and hit enter. And now we are just formatting the USB drive. And now the next thing we're going to do here is we are actually going to mount the ISO file which we downloaded. Okay, so as I said before, the default name will be like in this format. It's a bit long and it's kind of hard to follow. Okay, so rename it in a simpler way so that it will be more easy for you to type it. Okay, so let's do that. HDI util mount, and then type this slash downloads slash the ISO name of our Windows system, Windows ISO. So in my case it's Windows 10.ISO, and hit enter, and we have mounted it, and it is mounted in disk 2. Okay, the next thing is to copy the Windows 10 ISO over to your USB drive. Okay, so we can do that easily with this command, so let's just do that. rsync slash vha dash exclude SQL sources slash install dot vim slash volumes slash, and now they have gave us this this directory. It's like the USDV9, it's like that. Okay, but you need to look up for something like this. So you'll be getting the file name different from theirs. In some cases it will be the same, but in many cases it won't. Okay, so we need to I guess it's English, GB underscore DV9, yes, and slash asterisk slash volume slash win 10. Okay, so now just hit enter, and now we are just copying the files. We're just copying the Windows 10 ISO file over to the USB drive, so it will take some time, so let's wait. Meanwhile, you'll be having this thing. Okay, so let's just minimize this, and you'll be getting this different type of command. Okay, so you need to install something called as a homebrew. Homebrew is like a library which is used for development by developers. I'm a quick noob at this, so please forgive me if I do something wrong. Okay, so homebrew is like that, and you need to install it on your Mac, and in my case I've already installed that, so I don't need to do that again. If you have installed homebrew, you can follow me, or else you need to just type these command over your Mac terminal, and you'll be getting homebrew installed on your Mac. The next thing is to install something called vimlib. It's like making anything compatible with Mac, making Windows or anything like that. I don't know how it works. Okay, so we're just copying that. Meanwhile, let's open another tab. Good, and good. So now just type brew. Make sure that you have installed brew, otherwise this won't work. Brew install vimlib. Hit enter, and and we are actually installing it, and done. So now we have already installed vimlib. It can be shown here, and meanwhile our ISO is copying. So now we can see that we have copied the ISO to our USB drive. The next thing we have to do here is to actually make a directory to make the USB bootable. So let's do that. But before that, you need to make sure that you have installed vimlib and brew. You need to install brew first, and then only you'll be able to install vimlib. So make sure that you have did that. The next thing is we need to create a directory. So let's type mkdir /volumes. We'll just keep it in the center. Yep. Okay. Volumes /win10, which is our USB drive's name. win10 /sources. Okay, is the right one? Yep. Let me just keep it in small letter. Okay, now just hit enter, and we can see that the file already exists, so there's no need to do this again. And now the next thing is to just copy all these code from here. Okay, so this is a huge process. It will take some time, so make sure that you have a spare time, or else you can grab a cup of coffee pretty quick and you can just do this. Okay, so same here, we need to rename the file according to our release. In my case, it's not English US, it's English GB. Good. And then we can just go ahead and just hit enter. Let's do that. And now it's working, so we need to wait for this guy to work, and then we'll be able to boot into Windows Recovery Media pretty easily. So meet you guys once it gets done.